Hi Aquarius, welcome to your February monthly reading with me, Cassidy. Welcome to the Singing Butterfly Tarot. This video is going to be a love reading for my single Aquarius you can have Aquarius as your sun, moon, rising, or even your Venus sign, okay? So all of those can resonate for you, Aquarius, if you're here today. Welcome, I'm super excited to get into this. I do apologize for how late in the month that this is coming out, guys. I totally got slammed with a gross cold the first week of February, and it just totally threw me off schedule. So I had to take some time out to heal and just focus on rest, which is really hard for me because I really wanted to get back to you guys and give you guys these readings. Just a few announcements. All of my videos are timeless, so even though it does say February in the title, you guys feel free, whenever your intuition is calling you to watch a reading, go ahead and trust that feeling, okay? As well as I try to keep everything as genderless as possible. If I do describe something as feminine or masculine, that doesn't necessarily mean that I am assigning them a gender there, okay? So another thing, guys, I'm still doing personal readings. If you want to get a more specialized reading, personalized for you and your situation, your energy, go ahead, you can reach me. My email is in the description box below, as well as you can DM me on Instagram. I think that covers everything. Oh, right, just a reminder, guys, these are general readings, okay? So these are based off of a collective, so I can't possibly read for every single person that touches this video, but just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. There could be a message here that's meant for somebody else, not for you directly, okay? So, you know, tarot should never dictate your life either. I truly believe that, and this should just be kind of confirmation for things that you already know, and maybe advice, guidance from what I feel like is a clear channel that I'm directly opened up to, okay? So I always start my readings off. Let's go ahead and jump into it with music. I love to sit here while I am setting up. I even did a little pre-shuffle for you guys, and I just listen to the music. Whatever music comes through, I receive as messages, okay? So Aquarius, very first song out, "'Cause I Love You" by Johnny Cash. Oh, and I do want to remind you guys, the couples reading, even if there is somebody very specific that you have a strong connection to, you can also watch that for messages to try to tune in, see where that person is at energetically, okay? Just wanted to throw that out there because I'm getting two different groups of you guys here with this "'Cause I Love You" by Johnny Cash song here. So for the first group, I want to say that you guys, well, both groups, this is about devotion, okay? This is truly about devotion and wanting to, I don't want to say serve, but give. Like, there's a lot of generosity when it comes to maybe the way that you guys choose to love. Maybe just as lovers, you're very generous. Some of you guys are shaking your head like, no way. But this is about devotion. I feel like some of you guys really want to, for those of you that are single here, I mean, this is meant for singles, but for those of you guys who don't have anybody special in mind when I'm saying this, I feel like you really are craving that intimacy that comes with devotion to somebody else. You know, I feel like you really want a channel to finally pour all of this love into, because this song is very descriptive about, like, you know, I'd sweep up your chimney, yes, and I would bring you flowers, yes, and, you know, like, there's literally like a list of things that I would do just because I love you. So I do feel like, Aquarius, you are craving that intimacy. For some of you guys who know a person already that you feel this devotion to, okay, I feel like this just emphasizes how much you really love that person, okay? So period, that's for the second group. So next song out, we have "You, Me, and Hennessy" by Gianni and Kyle, okay? So this is such a silly song to me, but this is all about, honestly, kind of getting messed up on the druggies, on alcohol, on whatever. And there's also an energy of wanting to kind of get messed up with your person. So I'm not condoning anything here, but that's just the energy that I'm getting, right? There's an energy of drinking, smoking, doing they mentioned drugs. So I'm not condoning anything, guys. You know what's good for you. So please don't let me like encourage any of this behavior, but this is the energy I'm getting. Like some of you guys love to just chill out, maybe alter your state of mind from, by drinking, by smoking, whatever you're doing here. But there's also that energy of wanting to like include somebody else in there, like just wanting to kind of get somebody alone, or not in like a creepy way, but just like wanting to get them alone and like hang out with them on that deeper level of like, we can be drunk around each other, we can be, on whatever they're on here. Okay, so next song out, we have What Do I Need with Love. So I do feel like this is for some of you guys who are really sick of lying to yourself, that maybe like some of you guys have maybe been single for a while and you're just like, yeah, like this is cool, this is what like I'm fine with this, I love myself. And we'll see with the next song, like, there's a lot of like self-love and there's still that energy of like self-power, like I don't feel like you're giving up any power, but there is just like this craving, this yearning, which I was getting for another sign too, like about a yearning here. I just feel like you keep telling yourself, and there is an energy of like thinking about somebody specific here in this song too. Okay, so that for a lot of you guys, there is somebody special, but I'm just getting this energy that you guys, like you're thinking about them mindlessly sometimes, like you don't absent-mindedly, and you're just like, whoa, that was weird, like I don't need that, and just try to throw it out of your head and be like, never mind. Okay, so but it's almost like incorporated with your everyday like flow of thoughts, and then because you're upset that maybe this person, you're in separation, or you haven't spoken to this person, or for some of you that there isn't a person, right? You just start getting upset and you're like, oh, like what do I need with love, right? Like kind of blowing it off. But by the end of the song, he kind of realizes like, what do I need, or what does he say, like there's this change towards the end where he's like, without her. So it's like you recognize that without them, it's just not the same. So last but not least, we have Riding Round by Kali Uchis, and this song just makes me laugh because I literally remember telling my mother one time, like, this is my annoying song, I guess. Like, this is me when I just want to be like inflate my own ego really big just to like entertain myself, right? And my Leo rising. But like this is like my, riding around, my car's low, what you waiting for? I feel like I hit the lotto. I know I'm some shit and I'm cool with it. You can something. Don't come and share your dialect. You don't gotta say it because I know that you don't like me. Like this is a very sassy song. So I love that it ended off like this because it really does, tell me there's still that confidence. There's still that like self-worth here, and it's intact. It's not like it's going anywhere. And it's also a recognition of like past, of like where you came from, even because she mentions like, I used to count change at the grocery store, the bags I would arrange, like there's a recognition of like working, maybe not the best jobs, and not the best, whatever this, your description of best is, but just a recognition of like where they came from, and now they're kind of like doing good. Okay, so let's get into the cards. So the pre-shuffle, I asked the cards over here, this is like the Lover's Message Oracle here, I believe, and I asked the cards, what's the main message of this reading? What is the main idea, the main message? We have reflection. Give each other space at the moment. Trust and have faith. All will work out for the best. Okay, so, this to me is all about really, it's coming to terms with yourself, your own self, your own sense of identity is what I'm trying to say. And being okay with having this space open, I feel like in some points in that energy shift throughout the songs is like, you know, there was kind of that lowering of your vibration because you may feel like something's missing or someone is missing, okay? Like this devotion in your life is missing, but there's just a need to kind of trust, have faith, everything's going to work out for the best. Just keep having that positive, optimistic attitude here, and understand that that space needs to be open for some reason, because it's really forcing you to look at yourself in the reflection and be like, okay, who am I? What do I need? Like, what kind of partner do I need? You know, it's also assessing that kind of thing, those kinds of things. And bottom of the deck, we have beware of what you're projecting. For the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Yeah, so it's like you and this person may also be kind of like a mirror. There might be a reflection here of your qualities. And also it's kind of like a recognition of what you're drawn to, and maybe the things you project onto people that you like or you have romantic feelings for here. It's almost like you may admire them so much in that person, but you don't even realize like you have them within yourself, and that's why you're drawn. And it even says equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. And I love how bottom of the deck we have reflection twice here. So this is all about, it's almost like it's kind of bringing out triggers in you. Like you guys might kind of trigger each other in a way, because it's almost like you see yourself so much in this person. Or for those of you who there's no person, you know, I am also getting this just energy of this is just forcing you to understand that relationships, it brings out your true self, you know, because you can't really hide when you're in a relationship. I'm sure some people can, because they lie and manipulate and, you know, do all those lower vibrational things to make that situation what it is. But that's not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about when two people come together in a union and they both are trying to show their true authentic selves. It can be very triggering for some people who haven't really dealt with the sides of themselves that they don't like, and they haven't even recognized the parts in themselves that they do like and they do admire. So it's almost like reciprocation and also reflection of like self, and not coming in with any kind of self-hatred, because then it's almost like you're kind of showing that hatred to that person. So that was a huge tangent that I just went on, Aquarius. I hope that resonated for you guys. I also have a card that's hidden here. I'm going to save that for the end of this little pre-shuffle here, but we have, for the self-care oracle here, we pulled connect with fire in reverse, as well as 12, it breaks into the number 3. So I do feel like maybe, okay, like there's two groups. Once again, it's like some of you guys feel like you're lacking creativity right now. Some of you guys feel like you're lacking fire, like fire, passion, even action. You know, fire to me can represent action, like going towards something, going forward with something, really putting, you know, fire to your plans, to your progress, right? Like lighting a flame under your bead, you know, and like, so some of you guys, I feel like, you know, there's kind of a need to replenish that energy, bring yourself back to like things that really brought out your creative side. You need to go replenish. Like I just keep hearing replenish. So in order to like kind of bring up some new ideas and some new passions and some new actions even. Okay, but for some of you guys, I was getting a message. I feel like it's actually for like 40-60, and you guys, this is a 40%. Some of you guys, like, this is about self-destructive behaviors, and it's almost like connecting with fire too much. And you know, Aquarius is an air sign, so when air and fire link up, it's almost like, you know, you're fanning the flames, guys. So it's almost like this, you know, that fiery side of it is expanding, and it can become destructive and even dangerous. Okay, so just be careful, some of you guys. Like, it's like some of you guys, I'm like, yes, go towards that fire and that action and that passion and that creativity. But some of you guys, I'm saying, like, cool it down. And there might need to be, because we have fire and air here, there might need to be more of an attention towards earth and water, your emotions, and grounding yourself in the physical reality. So really getting a hold of your emotions. Like, you may be neglecting those sides of you because you've been giving in so much to all your creative endeavors. You may be giving into a lot of action, go, go, go. And there might also be, like I said, that self-destructive side. Bottom of the deck, we do have ground yourself, okay? So like I was saying, connecting to that earth energy, really grounding yourself. So some of you guys need to meditate. There is, all the colors of the chakras here, and also you can see the lotus on her crown chakra, and it's all pouring out of her heart here. So it needs to come from like a good place in your heart, right? I feel like you can't really be coming in with extreme emotions, and there really needs to be a finding your center here, finding your center, getting back, and I feel like this can actually help both situations. It's like, this is really going to help you gather like your thoughts and really get grounded and creative again. And for some of you guys, this is just really going to calm you down from maybe you've been in a go, 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 like burnt out energy. Okay, so that's all I got for this. So the last card out here was a message from your future person here. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. And that's what I'm saying. Like, for those of you who, like, there's no person that you even thought of right now in this moment, I just need you guys to remember this is about healing. I think before you even go into this is for healing. Like, it's healing now in order for your future connection to be prepared, be really, for you to be prepared, for you to be really ready to reciprocate, to feel good in this connection. I feel like there's kind of that scared energy a little bit. What do I need with love kind of energy, trying to reject that healing and that recognition of emotion. Okay, so lovely. I'll put that away for now. So now let's get some tarot for you guys. I want to use Star Power Tarot. Star Power Tarot. Okay, so let me think of a question here. Ace of Swords and the Page of Cups in reverse. Yes, okay, exactly what I was talking about, guys. So I was just asking the cards here, can you tell me what Aquarius's current view in love is? And I do see we have the Ace of Swords. So I do feel like some of you guys you're in your head a lot, you're thinking a lot about it, and I feel like you're kind of preparing yourself for someone, or like, not someone, I want to say this is like talking. So I feel like a lot of you guys may be talking currently to somebody that you care about, or you're ready to talk to somebody. This is the Ace, so it's kind of like budding. It's just the beginning of something. But how you're viewing it, I feel like you're ready to kind of start a new path, start a new journey in love. And you're really communicative. Like, I feel like you really have a spark or a talent for talking, or like when you are starting to get to know someone that you're actually interested in. Like, I feel like you're the type of person who can talk a lot, or you just want to, I feel like it's more curiosity. Like, you just want to pick somebody's brain really badly. But like I was talking about in the pre-shuffle here, we have the Page of Cups. So this is telling me like that a lot of you guys, there's a need to pay attention to your emotions here. There's a need to pay attention to also your inner child, I want to say, just because, the Page of Cups to me is always my inner child card. And you'd be surprised how much it comes up now that I feel like I've assigned that to be that. But it could just be that there's some things from your past that you're constantly thinking about, and you're reminiscent of, like when you were growing up, a lot of childhood memories here. But I just feel like maybe in your childhood there was some kind of issues, or, you know, you didn't have the most, I almost said domestic, but you didn't have the most conventional, temperance in reverse. I feel like, you know, maybe your childhood was a little bit chaotic, or it wasn't tempered, it wasn't just balanced, it was a lot for somebody to handle. So I do feel like you don't want to bring any kind of immature, toxic behaviors that you may have learned within childhood into a connection, but I do feel like you're willing to talk about them and kind of explain to someone why you may act the way that you do here. A lot of you guys, you know, are opening up sexually. A lot of you guys are dealing with your toxic traits though as well, like jealousy or obsession, maybe even seduction, or like being promiscuous a little bit, okay? But that's just for some of you guys. Okay, so let's keep going here. What is the block for my Aquarius? What is the block? What is blocking them from opening up in love, having a union? Ace of Wands, ideas. Yes, ideas, passion, the fire. Some of you guys really need to, you know, connect with fire. Like, I feel like you guys know which groups you are. If you're either the burnt out group, or you're either the group that is needing to connect with fire, needing to find their passion again. I feel like I don't know why I'm kind of getting a sense with this wand here, like just trying to manifest it in some way, and it's like coming out of this portal here. And I feel like maybe some of you guys might want to try like hypnotism, or even like the what is that, I cannot remember what it's called right now, but you know, where it swings back and forth, the pendulum, so like some of you guys might need to try to listen to something as well, like if you're clairaudient, like trying to listen to something that will also set you into this like creative meditative state as well, where you can just really start channeling some ideas. We also have the Three of Cups, and this is coming through as what's blocking you guys. So I feel like you have a creative block here for a lot of you guys. We also have the Three of Cups here, so I do feel like this is like your friendships, okay? Your friendships, okay? And I love this card because I hope you guys can see it. There's 3 cats there. So I always got, like, the very first time I saw this, I was confused. I was like, there's only 2 guys here and it's 3 of Cups, like what the heck? And if you look closer, there's 3 cats there on the tree. So I feel like there's also that energy of like, sometimes, you know, cats, I have cats, I love cats, but they're lazy, okay? So I feel like you may be letting, you know, laziness distract you, or just your friends distract you, or just like partying distract you. I think they're also like smoking in here, so, you know, maybe smoking is also a distraction. I feel like it's social encounters are kind of keeping you away from maybe creative projects, and maybe you're just a very social person. Some of you Aquarius, maybe you just really need that connection, but I feel like it's just distracting you. I feel like it's actually blurring, like it's actually creating fog in your head, to the point that's why there's also that creative block. Or also maybe it's just that laziness of not even wanting to touch that creative project, not even pick it up, not even try to like see, okay, what if I just go ahead and do it right now, what's gonna happen? We also have Strength in reverse, guys. So I feel like a lot of you guys make it a little weak in the moment. Like, I don't want to say that so bluntly, but it's like, I feel like, you know, it's because you're not being strong, you're not being disciplined. I want to say disciplined instead of strong, okay? I feel like a lot of you guys, you know, whatever it was, especially this Page of Cups in reverse, like if there was any kind of childhood trauma here, like, you know, I'm not saying you're not a strong person, but it's almost like you need to really get disciplined in order to remove this block. And that could also be like a certain lesson that you're needing to learn. And also like a reflection, right? It's like maybe something that you need to kind of recognize and call out within yourself. Because to me, I feel like true self-love, maybe it's just my Virgo moon, but I feel like a lot of true self-love is discipline and telling yourself no, even if you want to say yes to some things. You know what I mean? Like, because you love yourself enough to know that you're actually doing yourself a favor by saying no sometimes and doing the things that need to get done. The Hierophant, yeah, Taurus energy. Commitments, right? Commitments, okay? Okay, so what's coming? Please tell me what's coming for my Aquarius. What can my Aquarius be preparing for in love? What can my Aquarius be preparing for in love? What can my Aquarius be preparing for in love? Come on, Spirit, don't play with me. Okay, we have the Empress. This has come out for all of the air signs. This mothering, and exactly, I was just talking about discipline, right? And I always have this message when the Empress comes through about just like nurturing yourself, putting yourself to bed, all of the above. But I do feel like your creativity is coming back in, and it may be because of a love connection that it really stirs. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so there is a little discretion here. I feel like Spirit doesn't want you to know, but they want you to know. Okay. Wait. I want to clarify this Four of Wands. What is this Four of Wands, Spirit, in reverse? Okay. Oh, very interesting. Okay, so we have the Six of Wands in reverse, and we also have the Knight of Wands in reverse. And we have the World in reverse at the bottom. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you, this is assurance. This is the assurance right here that something really wonderful is going to come through. Like, I feel like you're going to have a lot of good luck, a lot of good fortune in love. I feel like it's also about your attitude, like not allowing yourself to get stuck, not allowing yourself to get too comfortable, like keeping the wheel spinning, keeping yourself busy, keep by that discipline, right? Making sure that you are getting rest and making sure you're eating in order to have energy, right? Both of those things gives you energy for your body, your mind, your soul, right? And that's going to help kind of undo this maybe creative block that you've been feeling here. And I just feel like someone's going to come in and take care of you. And it's like they want you to kind of already be prepared for that and not reject it, because they really want you to kind of start doing that for yourself already, and not let, you know, and be prepared that someone's going to come in and want to take care of you. I feel like some of you guys may be in this energy of not like, I don't want that, I don't need that. And it's not about that. It's about the "Cause I Love You" by Johnny Cash. It's about, I do these things because I love you. Okay, so but yeah, like the Wheel of Fortune, I just feel so much luck. I just feel a lot of luck here. Okay. And also an energy of Spirit not really wanting us to know exactly what it is yet. But over here we do have the Four of Wands, which I was getting a lot of like instability. So I don't know like how soon that anything is going to happen. I can't really make any promises here, because you know, this shows some instability. This also shows some disengagement and also not feeling celebratory right now, which I totally understand, because we're in a whole you know, I don't want to say it. But you know, I feel like this also is something that kind of needs to be recognized, as maybe there's a lack of stability or a lack of passion, you know, because we still are dealing with these wands, so much fire energy coming through, and it's like negatively affecting your situation here, because we also have the Six of Wands in reverse. I feel like you're gonna feel kind of like a failure for a while, and I hate to say that, because I know that it feels, I don't know why, it's kind of feeling touchy. Like this might be something that your inner child is deeply afraid of, maybe failing. And so I feel like you need to be prepared. Like that's why this message is coming through right now, is because they want you to learn how to create some stability and learn how to lose sometimes, and learn how to be alone sometimes, and learn how to not feel like there's this empty gap in your life just because you're not getting a bunch of recognition and not a lot of fame, fortune, success. You know, in these times of like feeling like a failure, like you need to embrace the stability. And also it's almost like these hard times here. Oh, we got the 4 and the 6, which comes into that 10 of wands, guys. So, you know, some of you guys were dealing with like 10 of wands. It's just so much responsibility, so much burden, so much, you know, I just feel like you were fighting this fiery battle somehow, and they need you to come back and focus. You know, the knights to me are always on a mission. They're always focused here, and they need you to get focused and really decide what you're passionate about, what you want to move towards, what you want to manifest in your life. And also there's a level of taking action, really needing to take some action here, okay? And stop rejecting change. We have the world at the bottom there. So stop rejecting this change, allow this change, and also just know that in order to kind of become this Knight of Wands who has all of these flowing ideas, it's gonna take some losses. It's gonna take some alone time too, taking some time out just for yourself here. Man, so I feel like that's all I've got for tarot, guys. Let's see. What is a most possible future outcome in love? What's the most possible future outcome in love for my Aquarius? What's the most possible outcome here for my Aquariuses in love? Okay. We have chemistry in reverse. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So I'm getting 2 groups again, but it's just like some of you guys, like, you know, you feel this strong chemistry, this strong attraction, this strong bond to somebody, but I feel like you need to kind of allow this to cool down, to cool off right now, because I feel like because it's coming in reverse, it's not affecting you that very well to be maybe obsessive or to be, you know, so focused on this magnetic tie that you have with somebody else. All right, let's see. What's the most possible outcome here? All right, we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Yes, forgiving and learning. And I feel like most of this reading specifically is about forgiving and learning yourself, your reflection. And I feel like that's going to make you so much more warmer and kinder, especially to somebody else that's gonna come in to romantically, you know, try to woo you or whatever. Like, this is about reciprocation. A lot of this is about reciprocation, and not like being upset with somebody for traits, like things that you do, not being like even a hypocrite in some aspects. And just really, I feel like a lot of you guys are trying to face like a lot of your shadow. We have express your love in reverse. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Like I said, I feel like it does need to cool down right now. It does need to cool down right now. And I feel like for most of you guys, if you're needing to express this in some way, try to do it creatively. Take this loss, take this pain, and you know, use that alchemy to express your love in a different way. Also, I'm hearing "'cause I love you" again, because all of those things that he was doing, that was how he was showing that how much he loved this person. We also have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Exactly. Alright guys, I'm gonna leave you off with one last card here. Yeah, let's just do the mermaids. That's how I've been ending most of my readings, and I really love the energy that comes with it. So what advice can we give my lovely single Aquarius? What advice can we give my lovely beautiful single Aquarius? All right, we have Adrift. We also have air in reverse and Atlantis in reverse. I mean upright, and rapid development, excellent success. I feel like this is that Wheel of Fortune energy. We also have air, so breathing deep, entering into life, exchange of life bringing energies. Yeah, I feel like, whew, take a breath. Take a breath, guys. Okay, so I'm just gonna read a drift here. So it says, letting go, allowing a higher force to take charge for a time. Yeah, surrendering. I feel like you're just meant to float right now and just like go with this ride. Let's see what the divination of this card is. All right, so it says, refusing to attempt to change things, allowing yourself to surrender to the situation and to see where it takes you, a kind of peaceful passivity, and in an oceanic way, allowing the cycles to make a decision on your behalf. This can indicate too that you have no desire to make decisions, only to drift and to float and to allow whatever outcome will be to be. It is as if there is no moving forward and no retreat, just a moment by moment acceptance of all that is taking place and a very gentle, almost imperceptible willingness to let the tide and current take you where it will. You are adrift and you are somehow akin to Odin, hanging on the tree of life. Yes, this is like hanged man energy here, like how Odin hung on that tree for 9 days upside down just in order to see the world from a new perspective. Okay, so will you take to the shore? Will you be taken to shore? Will you remain at sea? Will you fade and vanish? What is it you should do? That is not even a question you're asking yourself. It seems you have made the powerful choice for suspension, to rest, to not do, for nothingness, for allowing what is around you to determine for now the fate of yourself. I feel like you're meant to kind of float in all of this for a while. This, like, I feel like you're feeling like there's this empty space, and I feel like you're just supposed to float in it for a while. And I feel like it's going to actually bring you out to be a more creative, more warm, more like generous, more forgiving person who makes a lot of effort in their relationships, okay? So that's all the messages that I have for you, Aquarius. Thank you so much for joining me. I do hope that these messages resonated for you. And if they did, please give me a like, subscribe to the channel, comment below. I would love to hear from you guys, see what you're thinking, feeling in this moment. And I hope that I get to read for you guys very, very soon, okay? Love and light always. Bye-bye.